Hey, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. So the 10-year sitting at 4.7. It's been a wacky couple of days. The tension in the Middle East is just palpable, right? So it's really having quite an influence on things. We've got the price per barrel of oil at $87.80 or something like that. I think it got to 88 and change. Again, the 10 years at 4.7. We had jobless claims come out today, a little bit lower than anticipated, but close. And then we had the Philadelphia Fed, or the Philadelphia Index. Philadelphia, what do we call it? Yeah, Philadelphia Fed Index, which is a manufacturing composite that we look at. And it doubled itself. So saying that, hey, manufacturing looks like it's just going gangbusters, right? So that wasn't so great. But again, the bigger picture is the conflict in the Middle East and the rhetoric that's going back and forth between Iran and the U.S. We just have to see how that handles itself. What else is going on? Well, actually, the Fed came out in their minutes yesterday and they said they were going to double their purchasing of long-term treasuries from spending $2 billion to $4 billion. So that was supposed to be encouraging, but again, nothing really relevant came out of that. What an amazing day. What an amazing couple of days. Amazing week, right? Again, just leaning into deals that are we had one the other day where I talked about how last minute something had changed and we had the push closing out a couple of days. It wasn't something that we were aware of until the last minute, and it just had to happen that way. We have another client that some things had changed, but difference is that this client we talked to today and they're saying, hey, here's what's changing. How are we going to handle that? So we spent some time talking through the changes, what the possibilities were, what the documentation was going to be needed, and then we pull the whole thing back together again, and not a big deal, right? We're in great shape. We know what to do. We know the documentation we need to handle the deal. That's the difference. So the point is that if you're in the process of getting pre-qualified, pre-approved, or under contract to buy a home, if things are changing materially, that means your job, your income, anything like that, you've made a big purchase, make sure you share that with your lender so we can make the adjustments and we can update things. And again, pre-qualification, pre-approval, a little bit, better situation than under contract, but things do happen, life does happen. Any questions? 404-915-6834. Have an amazing night. Talk to you later.